And now look at our third example where we're finding the length of BC in the following shape, ensuring that we use the most appropriate trig ratio. Now the angle is at B, so the angle is ABC. Of course we have a 90-degree angle given at this point, and so AC, which is our AB, is our hypotenuse. AC is given. AC is the side that is opposite to the angle. Remember, opposite side always, you see, it's facing the angle. So see the side right we have right here, and see the 30 degree. The side that it faces the angle right here is the 12 centimeter, which is AC. So that side is opposite to the 30 degree. BC is next to the angle. So we say that BC is the adjacent side to the angle. And we all know that the hypotenuse is opposite the 90-degree angle. And so we want to find BC in this case. Let us see what we have. We have 12 centimeters, which is AC, and this side is opposite the angle. And we want to find this side BC, which is adjacent to the angle. So the question is, which ratio deals with opposite and adjacent? And the answer is tangent for sure. And so at this point we will use the tangent ratio to find the length of BC. So we say, so we have tan of the angle, which is 30 degrees, is equal to the opposite side, which is AC, and we know that AC is 12, over the adjacent side, which is BC. So we will cross multiply to get, of course, at this point. So remember, you can always do this, and then you do your cross multiplication. So we have BC tan 30, so that's when we find the product of tan 30 and BC. We get BC tan 30 is equal to 1 times 12, and that is 12. Now at this point we can make BC the subject. To make BC the subject, we can divide both sides by tan 30 without having to find what the value of tan 30 is up front. So we can divide both sides by tan 30. So we can say BC is equal to 12 divided by tan 30. Now at this point you can do one of two things. You can just put in your calculator 12 divided by tan 30 and get a value where all the values of tan 30 will be used, or you can find what tan 30 is, and then you have 12 divided by tan 30 rounded to at most 3 decimal places. And so if you are going to put in on your calculator the entire tan 30, this is what we're going to have. BC is therefore equal to, and I'll demonstrate to you, you take your calculator, you're going to have 12 divided by, and then you press tan 30. So you have to know how your calculator works. So for some persons you have to press it 30 first, followed by the tan, like this calculator that we are using. And see, this is what tan 30 is. And so when you have 12 divided by that, you're going to press your equal sign, and then that is going to give you the answer, which is 20.78 to 2 decimal places. And so BC is equal to 20.78 to 2 decimal places. And so that is the length of BC. So we have looked at how we have used the sine ratio, the cosine ratio, and the tangent ratio appropriately to ascertain the value of a missing length. So remember, to use your sine, you have to see opposite and hypotenuse. For cosine, it is adjacent and hypotenuse. And for tangent, it is opposite and, of course, adjacent. So if you are using the sine ratio, you could be asked to find the hypotenuse or the opposite side. Of course, the angle, if you're going to be finding the opposite side, it means that the angle and the hypotenuse would have been given to you, and so you find the missing side, which is going to be the opposite side. And there are times when you will be given the angle and the opposite side to find the hypotenuse. So you have to look and see what is given in order for you to select the most appropriate ratio.